So when I said in the 4 weeks to your best life that I could only take 20 people, that was because I just really wanted to make sure that I could give you the best, that I could work with you. And somebody said, well, how can you work with 20 people? I said, I'm not going to. Not in the way that you think, because this is a self-guide. I am giving you everything for you to do this. Empowerment doesn't depend on me. It depends on you. And so I'm giving you the tools to use to access what's within you, because you have this brilliance that you have not allowed to come through, that you haven't found yet, just like I didn't. I'm saying this because I want you to understand that I went through everything that I'm giving you, that I've talked about, to get to this place, to be able to bring you this. That's what's so exciting about it. But what I am going to do, when you come into the program, you're going to do your work every day. And then there's one day a week that you will commit to an hour of a Zoom call, and that's where I will work with you. And it's for this time, I'm doing them on Sundays. And so hopefully you will be able to make that work just this time, because I want to get it in during the holidays, as I said, before the holidays, so you can be ready for next year. That's why I'm doing this. So the most opportune time was on a Sunday where we could get together. And a lot of people have are not working necessarily. You might have church, or depending on where you are in the world. But regardless, you will see the schedule. And if you sign up, just make sure that you can commit to those 4 times to come to a Zoom call. It is really important. You can't hide out from this. So when we come to the Zoom call, what's going to happen? We're going to talk about what's gone on for you. Where are you stuck? What don't you understand? What haven't you gotten to? I'm going to ensure that you're going to get everything out of this, that you're going to know where you're going. You're going to feel so much better about yourself. So that's why the Zoom call is really, really important. There's something here, too, about doubt. Wow, this was a big one. And as I look back and think about all these things that I had to move through, that I had to work with, doubt was probably the biggest one. Even when I was given this philosophy, I doubted it. I don't think I can do this. I don't think it works. It does. And let me talk about that. So what I was given here, doubt will always be your greatest obstacle as long as you are in physical form. As long as we are alive, doubt is going to be there. It never really matters how old we get, because if we're moving to a new place in our lives, we're going to have a little bit of doubt. We're moving into something unknown. Obstacle means that it has the ability to temporarily block your awareness and prevents you from accessing the full nature of your being. Now, this is the good one. I want you to get this, because I had to accept this. I started, when I say it, you're going to kind of question how this could happen, but I'll explain it. The next part was the irony of this situation is that it is also necessary. For without it, you would not be motivated to expand in any way. And think about that. And you've seen it. You haven't done this because you're here. Other people who are just staying stuck where they are, staying stuck in their regular careers or something that they really hate, something that's uncomfortable, is because they have not been able to release their doubt, you see. The doubt has been, I think I want to do this thing, I think this is in front of me, but I'm doubting it. And so I'm not going to do that. So I'd rather stay miserable for another 30 years doing something that's not really that enjoyable, because I doubt that I can do anything different. Really? That's what's happened. And I'm saying this because I have seen so many people do this. I was doing that because I thought I couldn't possibly move on to something different. I could tell you I had jobs that I knew weren't where I was supposed to be, but I doubted that I could go anywhere else, so I would stay there. And then I could see now, and I actually came to understand this after working with this material, where I was just setting up sabotage for myself. Because let me stay in something because it's giving me some sort of security, a little bit of money here and there, but I'm miserable in the meantime. That doesn't make a lot of sense for living a really happy, successful life. So over time, I had to move through that. It helped after I wrote the book on fear, I guess. But the doubt started to leave. Once I started understanding this and taking action and moving, then your doubt goes. That's what happens. You will doubt what you're going to do or starting to do or any of that before you do it. You of course you would do that. However, when you understand that how uncomfortable that is, you felt it, how uncomfortable it is to live with that. But what we do here is we give you start to build the sense of empowerment that you feel, I'm going to go for it. I don't know anything for sure. I don't know exactly how it's going to work out, but I know I'm supposed to do this and I'm not going to doubt it. I know that seems difficult for you to accept at this point, but you will reach that place in your life where you'll start to see that and do the things that you've been doubting.